Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new unboxing or product review, and this time I want to share with you what you can find inside of the Nightvault Echoes of Glory. This is an expansion deck for the Warhammer Underworld, and this is based on the Nightvault. So here I have all the cards. I have looked at them already, so I can tell you that all of them are new. Okay, so these are new cards as far as I know, and there are quite some interesting ones. So what we can find is there are some of these objectives that are really difficult to get. Okay, but then we have all other objectives that are much easier. So we have different variety of objectives, and yeah, this one was quite curious. Score this the third end phase if you have score no objective cards this game, and if you do, you cannot score any other objective cards. So this is if you go just for 5 points on all your game. So quite a strange card, but there are other ones that is score immediately, so you go for kill points plus this, I guess. So but then you have, I don't see, it's not that good this one, but then score immediately if a friendly fighter takes enemy fighter out of action with an attack action that is only successful because their target is trapped. So we have other ones there, much easier ones. We have also, of course, for killing a wizard. So you will see, let's take this one, score this if in the end phase, if at least 3 enemy fighters were damaged in the preceding action phase. This is very interesting for destruction or people with a lot of attacks. Score this immediately if the first fighter taken out of action in this round is a friendly fighter. Again, not that difficult. Neck to neck. Score this end of phase if you and opponent are tied. Sorry, score this in end phase if you and an opponent are tied for the same number of glory points at least once. So you score this if you have the same number of glory points than your opponent, and at least you have to have 1 each. So that's not matter, 0 is not counted. So you have several ones, I will not go through them. So you see we have several objectives from 1, 2, 1, and there is a lot of ones, okay? Some are quite easy, some are more difficult, and then yeah, you will see that there is, and this one is almost, you have to kill all your enemies and not lose any enemy and not lose any of your guys. So it's really a total, if you do that, yeah, this is just which layer is the one that say that score this immediately if your leader takes an enemy wizard out of action. This I don't like the ones that are targeting very concrete things, because normally you depend a lot on the opponent's deck, so I try to make my deck not to be very dependent on the opponent's deck. Then we have plots, okay? We have different plots. Some are quite interesting. I think there are some that I really think there is a lot of these plots that you receive 1 damage in exchange to a benefit. I think it's something new. Yeah. There are some yeah, there is new spells as well, like this one. Okay, for example, this one is with this symbol, and then if this spell is cast, attack actions in the next activation have -1, so you give -1 to your opponent, to minimum of 1. Okay, so you have the spikes. So there is sudden paranoia. Enemy fighters cannot provide support during the first attack action in the next activation. Might be quite curious, this one. Yeah, and here this, if there are any critic in an attack, roll for this fighter's attack action, resolve that attack action like eclipse. These are these are new upgrades. Okay, so here we have upgrades, and yeah, there are new type of upgrade. So this one is quite curious as well. This fighter treats lethal X as normal X. Okay, in case you are interested. This one, we have new weapons too. This is I think because the how it's called, the healing potion was a plot. This is a upgrade. So you use this when you want. It's a reaction during an attack action or gambit that will damage this fighter. Discard this card, reduce the damage suffered by 1. So it's not that bad. It's like a healing potion, but this is curious. If this fighter is not out of action in the third end phase, you get a glory point, so it's quite an easy glory point here. Then we have this that is removing upgrades, so this is then we have them books as well. Choose this fighter, or so this is an action that choose this fighter or an adjacent friendly. The next attack action have +1 dice. Okay, but it's an action, so you have to use an action for that. The Touch of Death, this is quite strong, 3 damage. Place a charge token next to any fighter damaged by this attack action, and it's restricted to sorcerers. Okay. So this is quite good, but I will not go through this. One of your opponents will move randomly if it's moving. It's mainly that. So you see that it is no new plots again. We are back to the plots. Okay, this is a good combination of plots. This was is a way to inspire easily one of your guys. We have new a couple of more spells here. Not too many spells to be in Nightvault. Okay, well, we see, and then we see also that the artwork is based on the new Nightvault, of course. Yeah, we have no Champion of Fortitude. You can reroll defense dice each time you make a defense roll for this fighter. Okay, what is not bad. Then you have the Circle of Companionship, so this have +1 defense if you have colleagues, and you have the Cloak of Shadows that is the opposite. Okay, so Horrifying Armor, so it's -1 wound to you, but the attack have -1 dice to minimum of 1. So you can see there are several ones. I just want to comment the last one because I still need to check how this works. So it's the Tome of Glories, and it's a cutter frame tome. So I have action. If this fighter is holding an objective, gain 1 glory point. Place a charge token next to this fighter. Okay, this is quite curious because you can keep doing actions. So I guess if you move him at the beginning, can you keep doing this action after action and getting glory points? It's quite a curious thing for me. So you're forcing the enemy to push you out of the objective, I guess. So here we have, these are the new cards, okay? Some are quite nice, interesting, others are, as all the decks, not that good. But this is just the review, so these are news, they are not coming on the Nightvault, and I have not checked the new warbands yet, but for me all these cards were new when I opened this deck. Maybe they will come in the future, or maybe they come in another warbands. I just say these are not coming in the Nightvault starter set. So that's all what I want to share here. I hope you find this unboxing interesting. Please let me know what do you think. And this is all what I wanted to share. So as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.